So, Jason Witten, number 82, Dallas Cowboys. Who doesn't love him? Jason Witten has built a bond with many from the North Texas area. He's a good-hearted person who's humble, he's kind. He hasn't let the fame of being an NFL star go to his head. He's been involved in many charitable organizations, including the Make-A-Wish Foundation of North Texas. When deciding who to do this informative speech on, Witten is the one who immediately came to my mind. He's a great role model for young adults today. My 13-year-old son was transported by ambulance to Med-City, Dallas about a year ago during Christmas break. While we were there awaiting a diagnosis, we were told that the Cowboys were scheduled to make rounds that day. And my son, being a huge Cowboys fan, was over the moon that we might get to meet Witten and some of the other players. And we were told that he would be among those who would be visiting. Unfortunately for us, the doctors had ordered all these blood tests and x-rays and such, and as they were getting closer to our room, we were wheeled out to have these x-rays and stuff done. But they were really nice and left some nice treats along the bed for my son, and I thought that was pretty cool. Some fun facts about Jason Witten. His full name is Christopher Jason Witten. He was born May 6, 1982. He grew up in Elizabethton, Tennessee, where he went to the University of Tennessee. He married his high school sweetheart, Michelle, but she hasn't just lived a life of luxury, even though she's married to an NFL star. She's a trauma nurse at Parkland Hospital in Dallas. They have 4 kids, 2 sons, CJ and Cooper, and 2 daughters, Landry and Hadley. His occupation is a NFL Dallas Cowboys tight end. He was drafted, he was a 3rd pick. He was picked in the 3rd round of the NFL draft in 2003. He played for 14 seasons with the Cowboys. He retired and got into sports broadcasting, but I probably would too if ESPN made me a deal for $4 million a year. A fun fact is his 40-yard dash time is a 4.7, and he has the most career receptions of any Cowboys player ever, which is quite impressive. But impress is what this man does. He really stands out, not just on the field, but in society as well. He has a huge heart for Texas, and like I mentioned before, he gets involved in many charitable causes. He's donated his time and his money to many organizations around. The Children's Cancer Fund, the Cowboys NFL United Way PSA spokesperson, the Taste of NFL. He's donated lots of money and time to the North Texas Food Banks, the Salvation Army, Christmas Tree Angel, and the Make-A-Wish Foundation of North Texas. But I think the reason he has such a big heart is because life hasn't always been easy for Jason Witten. Witten's father was verbally and physically abusive towards his mother and to his other 2 brothers. One of the things that caused it all to fall apart was one of the many episodes that he had triggered by something very small. He forced his mother out of the car and left her on the side of the highway, thinking he was going to take off with the boys. Boys being boys, opened the door and jumped out and joined mom. After getting out of that situation, the family just brightened their future and did so much better for themselves. He made a lot of friendships along the way, but the one that stands out the most was his friendship with Tony Romo. A lot of people tease around and say that Romo and Witten had a bromance, but him and Witten just immediately hit it off. They went out for pizza one day during rookie camp, and they remained best friends ever since. When Romo had to say goodbye to Witten, he put on Twitter that Witten was the standard that every future Cowboy would have to live up to, and they thanked Jason for his time and told him that he would surely be missed, and I could not agree more. I am looking forward forward to the new season with the Dallas Cowboys, as Jason Witten has announced his return, and I'm looking forward to a good season.